Hi, good morning, everybody. Yeah, I need to redo this video again because last night wasn't that great. There was not enough light, and I think my voice was very coughy, so much better now. Okay, so I have the same. I've done this before, and what it does, it's this is an ESP32, and there is an OLED screen. And we actually capture from there several asteroids that are very close, fly close to Earth, certain date. So what I did, I put 3 buttons. Okay. So 3 buttons that let's have a look. One switched on and off. The reason why I do that is because OLED is an organic. It's an organic carbon, and if it stays on all the time, eventually it's going to burn your screen. So it's good to switch it on and off when you want to. So then I got a button that push right. See, goes through various asteroids that are flying towards Earth around today on the 16th, between the 17th and 18th. Okay, and then you can go back if you want to reread it. Okay, I put about 10. Depends how many are going to come on certain dates. You might have one. This can show you how it works. Unfortunately, I can't see very well. So, not sure. Maybe try with this one. Okay, so let's go through going backwards. Okay, this, for example, his name, it's 2018, you can't read that, WB. There is a kilometer distance. There is a date when passed through the Earth, so yesterday. And that's a speed. Here's another one, also on the 16th. They all passed here through last night. So, but I can adjust the date, and I'll show you how to adjust the date again. Press the button again, and you have a 2013 GF23. Also passed last night, and it's a distant kilometer. It's 60,000, no, 600, I think, 6 million kilometers, somewhere there. And the velocity is 77,000 kilometers per hour. Okay, and so on. And you got more. I've already done this. It moves automatically, and because it moves automatically, you can't read. So it's nice to have a program where you can actually control it yourself. Okay, so let's have a look at the code. The code is exactly the same as the earlier one. Use your network name and your password, and then you have 3 buttons here. The one flip right, one flip left, and then I put it on GPIO 9 on the ESP32, and it's a screen on and off. Remember that the problem with ESP32, you can't just use all the buttons, all the pins. I tried to put it on number 12 and it didn't work. Okay, so you gotta try and, I mean, in this case, in my case, all this works. All right. I also assign the bounce time, which sometime when you press the button, when you press the button to switch it off, switch it on, or move left or right, sometimes button have problem. Okay, like in this case, you press because so I put a debounce time, so it will give you an idea. Let me get back. Okay. All right. So what else do we have here interesting? Initialize your OLED. Okay. I have to use, in this case, also remember when you program with ESP32 or ESP8266, is that here it hasn't got a default SDA SEL. So whatever pin you use, you gotta wire it. Wire begin. In this case, it's 7 and 6, which it's these two pins here. So as I said, it hasn't got a default. It's probably the default is 2021, but it's still the same problem. They don't have an SDA and SEL default, so you gotta give them the number pin to the wire begin. Otherwise, your screen won't start. Right. Here's display, how it goes through the display. It's not on. Okay, I'll put a fan on because it's a hot day. All right, so here the pin mode, obviously, it's input pull up. Pull up, it means that you have two choices. If you don't do the pull up, then here between the ground or actually, yeah, between the ground and the pin, you got to put a resistor. Okay, but I put a pull up resistor, which it's on the microprocessor as a pull up resistor. Okay, so you don't have to bother with that. Just in this case. Let me see, getting back, yeah. Okay, so yeah. Then we have Wi-Fi begin, okay, so this initializes your Wi-Fi, and then we'll display connect to Wi-Fi. If your website isn't immediately giving you the information or your API, you will see some you will see what it says here, connected to Wi-Fi. This will be waiting for the information to come in. Okay. Here you have void loop, a button, right state. This is a button state. Button state, obviously, I'm sure you know what it is. It's when you don't press it, it's got a state. It's either on or off. Right. Yeah, all the rest is the bouncing time in millisecond and so on. And yeah, that's it. So much to explain now. I think we've gone through. Then the parsing, obviously. You parse your information from NASA. And there we are. That's the distance. It will show the name, display. It will display the name from, it will pick up the name from API, the date when it will pass through, the distance, the missed distance, how many kilometers is missing the Earth, and the value in kilometers and the velocity. Okay. Right. So now let's go back. There it is. That's the way it works. So you can press forward. You have all the other one. Maybe. (2016). Let me see, what does it say there? I think US or UB 1464. I can't read properly here. This is 2010 WX or something. Yes, all the asteroids that are passing the Earth. And then what we'll do As I said, I'll show you. On this side here, we can change the date. Okay. So here, obviously I haven't got an ID for each asteroid. I don't need that because I'm just setting the date. In this case is between, let's change date. We're going to change the date to the, today's the 17th, make it 18th, okay. And that's the starting date, and the end date, let's make it 20. Okay, then we have another one here at the bottom. I think it's here, and we put the beginning date 18. I think I changed it. Okay, so now we're going to, let's hope there's no mistake. So the date will be from the 18th, which is tomorrow, and you can see different objects passing the Earth. It's going to take a bit of time. Yeah, I don't know why this ID is very slow, actually. It's much too much data. Oh, so not connected. Okay. Okay. Let's see which one it is. Why is changing it now? Okay. Okay. Okay, not sure why this one is frozen. Let's see why. Seems to be frozen. Try again. Yeah. Okay. That's why it's doing that. I didn't set my, wait, I gotta redo it again. I didn't put my username and password. Obviously, I'm gonna do it separately. Okay. Okay, two problems I had. I didn't put my username and SSID and password, and the other one was I didn't get the correct what do you call it? The correct port. Okay, so but now it's going through, so we can see what happened. Yeah, it takes a bit of time, but it'll get there. I just want to show you the dates, the changes. See, it's trying to connect. That's why I have this. Just too slow. Why? Yeah. Okay, seems to go through. The ESP32 is a 32 bits actually. That's why they hold much. They're more efficient in memory. Okay. There we are, Wi-Fi connected. Just wait a bit and that'll give you the data, if there is any, for those dates. Sometimes also if you stretch your, what do you call it, your API, then it's off boundary of your data. Okay, so here we are. You can see 2012 VO, that wasn't there. And it's, what did it say, that date? Can't read. 2018, 1118 kilometers and so on. Let's go backwards here. This is another one. Okay. There's another one here. There's another one. VF14 2017, it's coming out on the 18 as well. The speed is 64,000 kilometers and the distance, I think it's 4 million kilometers, but yeah. So on 11. Yeah. All right. This was just to show you how you can change the dates. Okay. So, well, I'm gonna go back there and just show you. I have to take off my username and password. Back to the date. Okay, there we are. So there we are. You change the date here. You have date 18th. We can change it to 20, 21. And the end date can be the same end date or can be 2 days later or 1 day later. Okay, this is my API, so please do not use it, otherwise they'll ban me and I cannot do this anymore. Okay, then you're going to change here, near as object. This is the beginning date. As I did it, I had it on the 16th and now I changed it to the 18th on the top. So that is the beginning date, yeah. You can see here, there on the 18th. So if you change this from the 20th to the 22nd or whatever, then here you put the begin date, the 20th, okay? So remember that, otherwise it won't work. then you're going to struggle there for days looking, oh, that doesn't work, why doesn't it work? Yeah, it's always like that. There's always problem with this programming, particularly when involved API keys and web browser. It's like takes time. Okay, so there we are. I think I've cover everything. Please give me a thumbs up if you think it's a good project. As I said, you can switch it on and off, so you don't burn your screen. And you can change backwards, forward. Okay? Thank you, everybody. Have a fantastic Sunday. And please give me a thumbs up if you like it. Ciao.